My name is Q Kim from Amerigo Education. I look after North and Southeast Asia. For any students that's willing to study in the US at a high school, I think a boarding school will be a very, very good option because first of all, they'll be studying at a private school, which I think where the student quality and the teacher quality will be much better than public schools. At the same time, while they're studying in a high school at such a young age, I think if they have a dormitory that supports their studies while they're studying at a high school, I think it'll be a very supportive environment where students can get support from their teachers and the staff as well. And basically what we do at Amerigo is something that's very, very unique and different from other boarding schools. So if other boarding schools, if they provide a dormitory at the high school that they attend, what we do is we prefer off-campus dormitories where we are able to provide the best type of facilities for our students. What we also do is that we have a full range of support just for international students, and that's what makes us unique. And what we have is we have at least 8 hours of tutoring at the dormitory, whereas before, when I went to school, I would sort of go look for the tutor to get my support in terms of academics. But what our students get is that we have the tutors coming to the dormitory to help support our students. So I think that's a very, very good option for our students. We also have 24-hour staff members that live in the dormitory. We have a student to staff ratio. For every 8 students, we have 1 staff member, which I think is a ratio that you don't often see in the boarding schools. And they pretty much support everything from attendance, grades, well-being, and all the activities as well. So that's what makes it special. And at the end, we also have weekend activities available for our students. And also, ultimately, we have a 4-year university counseling program where our students are guaranteed to go into top 100 universities, but we also help our students go on to Ivy League schools as well. Gun control is actually a very serious issue, and it's also actually a reality that we have to face. Me having lived in the US before, I know very well about the problems that arise. It's usually more sort of exaggerated by the media, so it's not something that you see on an everyday basis. Throughout all the years that I've lived in the US, I've never physically seen a gun before, so that's something that is really just, I got to sort of find out through the media. And also about gun control is that if I research the schools when that incident happens, is that it's all at private schools and not at private schools. So I think that's a huge difference that students could maybe look into, and maybe why private boarding schools are a much better option for our students in terms of safety. And the reason for that is public schools have to accept all the students coming into the campus. Whereas private high schools, it's almost like university where you have to apply and not everybody gets in. So in terms of student quality, that's what the difference is. Public schools also have to accept mentally ill students as well. So I think in terms of gun control, that's where the incident happens when a student who has a mental illness is maybe bullied at times, and then the situation sort of